Hello and welcome to this week's MCTlive release notes summary. We're really excited about this one. Today we are releasing the first stage of our Alexa voice integration. And to be clear, this is not a simple Alexa skill that just regurgitates basic pipeline statistics. This voice integration will include command chains that allow for full remote secondary execution, including loan sale commitments and TBA positions. This is the first of many releases that we will be rolling out as part of a much larger initiative of full voice control integration within the MCTlive platform. Before I explain the functionality any further though, I want to make sure that everyone understands that throughout the entire development process, preservation of security was paramount. For the past year, we've been working to ensure that an MCTlive user can securely use their Alexa-enabled device with their MCTlive account. This is accomplished by requiring the Alexa device to be account linked to an MCTlive account that has multi-factor authentication enabled, and then further requiring verbal security pins for all execution-related command chains. We will be sending detailed instructions on account linking following this release announcement. So moving back over to the Alexa skill functionality, between now and the end of the year, we will be executing a phased rollout of skill commands. These commands and command chains will be grouped into 3 stages. I group them as real-time market and pipeline activity, education and reporting, and full secondary, remote secondary execution. And while we have command chains in production for all 3 of these phases, today's release will be focused on the first stage of real-time pipeline activity and coverage information. There are over 30 commands and command chains that correspond to today's release, but however, in the interest of time, I'll demo just 3 of the most useful commands. These commands are, what is my coverage? How many new locks do I have? And what is the market doing? Alexa, open MCTlive.
Welcome, Philip. You can say a command, or ask what are the supported commands, or stop. What would you like to do?
What is my coverage?
Client code 100. As of October 21st, 2020 at 18:55 and 26 seconds, your total pipeline coverage ratio is 84.8% over an optimal of 87.54%. This equates to a long position of 2.75% or 9,521,772.94 long in volume. Would you like a conventional versus government breakdown?
No.
You can say a command or stop. What would you like to do?
Alexa, how many new locks do I have?
Client code 100. As of October 21st, 2020, MCTlive shows you have 24 locks for a total of 6,914,467 in volume. You can say a command or stop. What would you like to do?
Alexa, what is the market doing right now?
Fannie 2.5 coupons are currently trading at 104.25 and the 10-year Treasury is currently 0.8. You can say a command or stop. What would you like to do?
Stop.
Goodbye.
So as you can see, we've connected the system directly to the database, so it's always going to be dead on with regards to coverage. It's going to be exactly what you're seeing in MCTlive. As you can also see, there's a little choppiness in Alexa's cadence. You'll get that depending upon the length of the numerical values that she's reciting. With regards to the sub-bullet points that I had under the second bullet point, how many locks do I have? Alexa lets you store what Amazon refers to as multiple utterances per command. And the reason this is needed is that although there's been a lot of work in the field of natural language processing at Amazon and frankly at Apple and Google as well, these devices really can't yet understand natural and unexpected language. And this is especially true when you're speaking in a very specialized language at capital markets. Basically, what we have to do is literally add hundreds of commands into this skill. We have to come up with basically a style of communication. And style of communication that we have right now is that a lot of these commands and command chains, they start with what is. So when we're asking a question, when we're trying to get a status of a certain metric in the site, then when we're asking later on for an action, we'll say provide. And then as part of the education release, you'll hear a lot of explains. So you'll hear explain theta and explain optimal coverage. So those will be the styles we'll talk about a lot later. I'll just give you an example of how a couple different utterances in these bullet points on this slide can yield the same result in the exact same command. Alexa, open MCTlive.
Welcome, Philip. You can say a command, or ask what are the supported commands, or stop. What would you like to do?
Alexa, how much production was locked today?
Client code 100. As of October 21st, 2020, MCTlive shows you have 24 locks for a total of 6,914,467 in volume. You can say a command, or stop. What would you like to do?
Alexa, please provide today's new lock summary.
Client code 100. As of October 21st, 2020, MCTlive shows you have 24 locks for a total of 6,914,467 in volume. You can say a command, or stop.
Stop.
Goodbye.
So as you can see, multiple utterances for a given command will definitely make it easier for you guys when you're interacting verbally with the platform. But the style will definitely be important to remember, as there are just so many ways to ask some of these questions. But like I said, we do have multiple utterances for a lot of commands, and we'll obviously be talking about that in subsequent releases. The last thing I wanted to demo here for you guys before we close this release summary is basically where we can take this. And like I said earlier, security is obviously going to be paramount here, but with regards to the third stage of full remote secondary execution, I'll just give you an example of a command that is actually already in existence. You wouldn't have the ability to turn this command on unless you had multi-factor authentication on your account, and also a security pin that we would have to turn on for you. Alexa, open MCTlive.
Welcome, Philip. You can say a command, or ask what are the supported commands, or stop. What would you like to do?
Add TAM trade.
Please provide your 4-digit TAM trade authorization PIN.
3142.
Please describe your TBA position.
Sell.
What is the size of your requested sell position?
2 million.
What is the security type?
Fanny.
What is the coupon?
2.
Coupon is 2, correct?
Yes.
What is the settlement?
December.
The TBA position summary is as follows: size is 2 million, security type is Fanny, coupon is 2, settlement is December. Is this summary correct?
Yes.
Received your TBA position as size in millions, 2, security type, Fanny, coupon, 2, settlement date, December, client code, 100, successfully sent sell TAM trade request.
So the last part that I just stopped is actually a warning saying the command will actually time out waiting for dealer levels on TAM, and you'll have to use another command to actually retrieve the levels. So like I said, this is down the road, and to be clear, there's no need to ever use this if you don't want to. Once we're all traveling again, we strongly feel that this will be a game changer in how you're able to communicate and interact with the entire MCTlive platform. We're excited about it, and I really appreciate the time, and we'll be back soon with the next Alexa command release. Thank you.